Hello, Andrew. So the tools I use are both free. All of them are free. It's the suite of Google apps, including the Google Hangout, the Google Plus, and the Google Voice, and all those other apps. Because what I like about them is the fact that they're accessible anywhere from any device. So this one that I'm using here is called Google Voice, and it's an application. Basically, they give you a free phone number, and from that phone number, you can have it routed to any phone that you're using, mobile phone or home phone. So if somebody calls that number, it will ring all the phones or just one phone. And it also translates, it transcribes a voicemail left. What's great about it too is that they allow free texting between mobile devices. And there's a plugin for Google Chrome. It's right here up in the corner that allows you to receive all your text messages on your computer in your browser. There's also a application that you can install on your computer. It's called Growl Voice. And if you don't have your browser open or you don't use Chrome, you can install that. I think that's like 99 cents, but it's worth every penny. And then if you have multiple Google Voice accounts, you can also attach log into multiple Google Voice accounts under that application called Growl Voice, and then you can get different phone calls. Like I like to set up a phone number for each production, for each different production under a different email. I'll set up an email just for that production. I'll set a phone number up from Google Voice just for that production, Google Drive just for that production, and keep everything in order and there. So here's an example, excuse me, of Google Voice. And from here, like I've just done by myself, scheduled a casting for a film that I've done, and every single one showed up. And I mean, every single one, which is a great rate. I mean, conversion rate, because usually 2 or 3 people cancel. And everyone showed up, and it was great. And I just produced a film where I had to manage 12 PAs that worked for free. And you know how PAs are unreliable, or sometimes they don't show. Well, every single PA showed up because they all had the information they need. And I think a lot of people don't do something, or they back out of something because they're unsure of something. They don't have enough information to move ahead. So my job as a producer is to make sure, one of my jobs I've taken on is make sure everybody has the information they need to do their job, or whatever. Plus, it's this method I'm using is also a good way to reach out to the people involved in the production, and also to make them, you know, it allows them to make a connection with somebody quicker. So I always tell everybody, hey, listen, if you need to contact me, the best and fastest way to contact me is through text message. And I use Google Voice exclusively for that, because no matter where I'm at, if I use my phone, my regular T-Mobile or Verizon phone, if my battery's dead, then I can't get the messages. Well, with Google Voice, no matter what device you're on, you log in, you get all your messages. So you're not stuck with one device. So I have like an iPad, I have 2 phones. So no matter what computer, so no matter what device I'm on, I always get my messages. I always get my phone calls. So this is Google Voice, and just check it out. And if you like, I can do a couple more videos to explain it and how I use it. But I just thought I would share it with you guys, because you're all producers, and I think that one of the biggest things is just communicating with people, your crew, your cast, everyone. And people like convenience. People tend to like convenience. They like to be able to respond to you when they get a moment. And most likely, people who, especially actors or crew who really want to work with your production, will respond to you quickly. I mean, right, like instantly. The moment you send them a text message, they'll get it. If they're not on the train or whatever, they'll get it and respond, which is great because you get an instant confirmation. So that's my video, and that's my tool. But I can get into more detail if you like. Just let me know.